body and just slapping. So remember, like at the warm up when we're up here, it's like we want to be like super short with the backswing, like just keeping it out here, like that's too much back there. Like it's great when you have more time, like you're looping or you're hitting top spins, to, really turn like more sideways with your core, but here it should be pretty minimal. Just keep everything in front. Racket was so big. It's funny.
It is a little boring.
Yeah. I don't know why it looks so cute. You can swing a little faster, not bigger, just faster. Closer to the table. And just short strokes. We'll try and go like right in each other's racket. Good. Couple up the line. Same shot. Alright, good. Couple backhands with the regular rubber.
Backhands with the regular.
Yeah, with your regular. Do you ever use that? I know we were talking about that for a while. Never flipping?
Not never, but
You should.
Super rare.
You should. You should more.
Yeah, I mean,
You should more.
in a rally.
Yeah, in those situations where, like, they're going to hit the ball there with topspin,
Yeah.
like a light topspin. That would be where you switch and just pop one up the line or back there, especially up the line. Other time would be if you're expecting either a cross-court backhand or like a forehand out that way, like a lot of pace. Switch to the other side and just block it, and that's an instant winner if you block it back with pace.
Yeah.
So I want to work more like when you come back of like flipping more and actually being able to play with the pips on your forehand.
Okay.
Like it's weird, but it's actually not that hard. So
Yeah.
if you do get stuck backwards, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So just your normal backhand stroke, I feel like is pretty good. So elbow up, racket closed. Remember the power comes just like the pips. We talked about the power comes through the wrist this way
Yeah.
from the forearm. So it's not. I'm not just fixed like this. I'm actively throwing that wrist outward. You don't have to close it so much either. Slightly less. Yeah. You want it to be more of a hit. Good. Just straight out, no liftings. You swing faster.
Trying to.
You're trying to.
Well, the faster I swing, the more I feel I need to spin it. Okay.
Relax. Just straight through the ball. We're not trying to lift it a lot. I want you to just think of straight into it. Like you're covering the ball, pressing with your thumb,
Okay.
for me, to stay on top of it, and just straight through it. Like the ball is above the net, right?
Yeah.
So just don't lift it at all. I want to hear like a crack when you're hitting it. Good. That's how it should sound.
Okay.
You can move over a bit too. Yeah, you want to be behind the ball. Come on. Yeah, better. Good. Don't lift it. You don't want to start behind the ball. You start even with it. Yeah. Start. We're not trying to go like this. Out. That's it. So the whole point is, okay, I pivot and turn. Let's say I hit this, and I'm expecting pips,
Yeah.
right? I'm expecting that time, and then you just, and you want it to be a flatter shot. You don't want to try and spin it. It's pointless. And whether you poke it back here or there, it can be stupidly effective.
Yeah, when you're expecting underspin.
It's like it comes out of nowhere. You're not gonna do it a lot, but so when you come back, we're gonna work on like stuff like pips on the forehand.
Yeah.
So then when you're playing your shitty doubles against worse players, that you just fuck around like that. Oh, I'm gonna return serve with my backhand and hit flicks.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna come in and on here, Schlegel style.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fast enough to do this. How about they serve short to your forehand and you go, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would just ruin people.
Yeah. I have started returning serve more forehand.
I see some more.
And I mean, because it's like always in this area.
Yes.
I actually kind of stand up and just whack right into the corner. I'm pretty good at that.
What serves are coming at you if you're just whacking it?
Dead.
Yeah, dead garbage.
Yeah.
Let's do some forehand pushes really quick. We're trying to keep it half long or relatively short, just taking it quick off the bounce.
Okay.
Stroke comes more from the elbow than the wrist. Try and keep it cross court. There we go. Nice. I like that one. Take it early, love it. Just imagine if you could switch whittle the pips and put keep it short. I
haven't worked on it.
It's threatened.
I have worked on it a little.
Let's see what you're gonna do with it. No. No. This is huge. Huge ass. It's just shit like that.
Yeah.
So you just kind of shovel the ball. Obviously this would be too open. We just go like this and it looks like it's a weird stroke downward, but it comes off with topspin.
Right.
So essentially you're taking it like a push, like right off the bounce, but with more of like a shoving motion. If you lift it, it's kind of obvious what's happening versus just going like this.
Yeah.
Small swing. Try not to like, yeah, you don't want to try and brush too much, just shove it forward. And then the angle's going to be less open, right?
Yeah.
More vertical. Yep. And it's like it's a little bit of a downward motion, but we're not trying to kind of risk it.
Yeah.
And it looks weird, like what the hell is that? But it comes off really funny.
And you get ready for the next one because we're going to pop it up.
Probably.
Yeah.
So it's like as a serve return, I mean, shit, if you can, somebody served there and you just go like this down the line, or something like this cross court, it just ruins people. Anyway, we'll mess with that at a later date. Top spins and top spin. Alright, so we'll top spin over here. As many as you can in a row. You can back up a bit after the second one, just so you have time. All good?
Right.
Questions about it?
Nope.
We want to be going into the ball, remember. Alright, what do you think? Still warming up, but it's flat.
Is it? Okay.
It's pretty flat.
Right.
So what should your swing be like?
Gotta be a little more closed.
And a little lower.
Below the ball.
Yeah. So remember below the ball, like, how about this? You think this is good?
No.
What do I have to do? Like, posture-wise. Like, remember this thing?
Yeah.
Like, that's why your front arm or your left arm is really important. Like, it's so much easier to just, this rocking motion, like this arm is, I'm not here like this. I can't. It's like, I'm up here and I just drop my back shoulder, just kind of rock back a little bit, and then immediately I'm under the ball.
Right.
It doesn't take any time. I'm right there. And then I want you to swing faster. Right?
Okay.
That's going to get you to close it more. There we go. How about that? Close it. Hot. Do you ever end up back there in doubles?
And it's hard to.
Alright, so let's discuss. Return serves with your forehand more.
Right.
If you are going to go
I
backhand.
still gotta go that way though.
You do.
You got out of the way.
Sometimes. So you wants to be over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, some people play here and then they come in this way. But that's okay. So, okay, you hit this. You get out of the way, but it's like here.
Right.
It's not over there. And if you go backhand, okay, you hit and you work this way.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't fuck yourself over. Like if you're here and you play this, okay, then how are you going to get out of the way? They're going to angle it back, and then it's like your partner's going to run into you unless you're way over here.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Like if you do hit that one, it better be really, really good. Otherwise, you could play here. They have no angle back here, and it's a little easier to get out of the way.
Okay.
Right?
Well, it's interesting that you prefer to return that way.
Because it's going to go back to your partner, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want, and this makes it harder on your partner, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you also want to avoid backhand, but if she's standing over there, it's like almost all forehand.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, if you go like this, they have an angle, they can put it here,
Yeah.
right?
My mentality is to hit outright winner over there.
And that's okay. Or put them under like, back, you can go stuff like that, that's okay.
Yeah.
Just be careful with that.
Right.
But I want you to be able to circle around, and like when your partner's hitting, be here.
Mm-hmm.
Not just right. Because yeah, if you're over there, anything, you're just going to be stuck on that backhand.
Right.
And that's where I want you to go like that.
Okay.
Like I want you to be able to use this in doubles because you get pushed back a bit. That's part of doubles.
Yeah.
Same shot. Close it. You got to close it more. Yes. Feet are pivoting, rotating every time. But too much brush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Then you think, oh, I got to go a bit more forward into the ball. Yes. 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 How's your front arm doing? It's dangling. It's dangling. Yeah, it's important. Right?
So this is still too low?
Yeah, it's like, so what happens, like the first shot you hit pretty well. Like, it's not going to stay up there. It's going to pull out of the way.
Yeah.
And then it's like here the whole time.
Okay.
And you're just like this. Okay, so you can lift the ball, but it's awkward.
Yeah.
Okay? Versus here, you're much more balanced. Everything resets together. It always resets together. I'm always here. Both arms are moving kind of together as you're hitting. All good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what pose.
Yeah.
This. Sometimes I kind of do this.
Doesn't really matter. Personal style. Everybody does it
Yeah,
different.
I gotta commit to one now.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm thinking about my hand open. That's weird.
What feels good to you? I think don't let your hand do whatever and just keep your arm tucked.
Okay.
Focus on your elbow or something.
Yeah.
Looks to you like I normally see you like this.
Okay.
I mean, from tennis, what you probably used to from tennis, something like this,
Yeah.
or here, or here, or here, open. Probably wouldn't be fist.
More of this.
Yeah. I just think that's what I'm used to from you. Below the ball, not flat. Good. Back up a bit if you need to. Give yourself space. There we go. There we go. There we go. this long. That's not like, oh, you gotta add more spin. It's just a lack of racket speed, right?
Right.
So it's like, I gotta go after it. If I decelerate, the ball's gonna fly even more. The more topspin you add, the more the ball's gonna drop for you. The more it's gonna drop. And it's like, I don't wanna be like, that's too weak.
Yeah.
And then that's just, okay, that's useless. That's just, like, I don't know, that's, you might as well just hit pips instead. But you gotta get that feeling of going into the ball, sinking into it.
Okay.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, I'm hitting in this area.
Yeah, like we want it to be out here.
Yeah.
So this like, oh, I'm just gonna line the ball a little further from my body.
Okay.
Because I felt like you were getting jammed a bit. So when you're just hitting like counters or blocks, we want this bent. We want it pretty close. Like now, it's like, do I want this? Is this it? Is this it?
No.
No, we want to be able to extend this. Right? A lot of the swing comes from straightening and then whipping the forearm.
Okay.
So that requires extra space out here. Right? I want a little bit extra room. Well, let's do another round. I would. Fancy.
I've never done that. Vampire.
I'll just feed you a few. Just don't have to worry about variability. Back up a half step. All right, let me see your swing. Yeah, cross court. Yeah. And then right at contact, we want to feel like whipping from that elbow and forearm up and forward. Violence. But everything comes from the legs. So, Laura's got some good grip. I think there is a little rough, so you're probably not good, but I feel like you're trying to do this. That allows you to swing faster. And we're not jumping up huge, but it's just like, just let your feet come off the ground a little bit. Or at least if you're going to pivot, it unweights your feet slightly so they can slide. Go a little more close. Even right at the start, yeah. Can you swing faster? Continue blocking for you now, and I want you to focus on just leaving space.
Okay.
Like, even if the ball's a little too far away, you can always. It's still that great.
It's worse.
You were definitely swinging faster though.
Yeah.
You can still jump into it. Like if it's too close, you're pretty much dead. All good? Yeah. All right, let's try. Close it. Drop a little bit lower. Good. That's the ball. Nice. Space. There, nice. Good job. Flash, come on, spin it. Stay in balance. You got it. Nice shot. How's it? How is it? It's still low. It looks like
A little bit.
a little more in the middle now.
Yeah.
Look at all that real estate out.
Well,
So,
it's like a lever. You get more speed.
100%. Now, with that racket, you gotta be careful because it's so big and flexible.
Yeah.
Like, I think out here where I would hit is probably gonna be kind of dead. So, like, I think this upper range of what you have now is probably the best.
Okay.
Like out here, I think it's gonna be like
It's flexing.
wobbly, too flexy, and
Yeah.
it'll start to be those shitty vibrations where it just dies.
Yeah. There's a little
Yeah. It If you have, you know, a normal size racket with carbon or whatever, then it's like the whole racket is kind of uniform.
I never thought of that. Okay.
Hold it. Under that ball. You want to be here. You're under the ball. The upward part of your swing is automatic, and then you just adjust your angle. Good, that's a nice shot. Get up, get up, get up. Don't do that. Under it. Come on, space, swing, space. Reach out for the ball. You got room. Yes, it's a nice shot. Under it, come on. Close. Yes, under the ball. Shot. Too big. Good. Nice one. That. Under it. Below it. Yes. Yes. Good. Grab some water if you need. Catch your breath. And we're Alright, so I'm just going to feed to your backhand. So just give a little block bump with the pips. You can hit it as short as you want. Then I'm going to play the next ball here, and you just topspin that way until you miss. Alright, guys. I'll play the mid ball as a light topspin too, so you don't have to worry about looping right now. All good?
Yep.
Nice shot. Start. Topspin.
Oh no.
Topspin. Good. And keep top spinning. Give yourself room after that first one. Right? Nice. All day. So remember, like from the past lessons, like the difference between you hitting there and hitting here.
Yeah.
What do you feel like it's way more forceful here? Can you feel it on your racket?
Yeah.
Like the way you're grabbing the ball but also sinking into the wood and the sponge, it's like perfect. It's super heavy that way. Like that's as well as you can topspin with that racket.
Okay.
So it's just what you do such a good job of, like whether it's straight or out this way, is you're really turning your weighting and you're using your body.
Yeah.
Cross court, and I don't hit as well across court. I'm the same as you. It's like sometimes it's just this. And there's a little bit going on here, but it's not that full turn.
Okay.
And sometimes you don't have time for it.
Yeah.
Right? Like I can hit a shot like this. Okay, but if you rotate and use your body, you get so much more. This direction, yeah, everything is coming from your core. You're hitting really well.
Well, don't most people hit cross court better though?
I don't think so. Like it's more consistent because you have more space.
Yeah.
And the stroke is a little simpler because you can just reach, slap it, but most people don't use their body to their fullest.
Okay.
I'm not saying your cross courts are bad, but I feel like you hit better this way. It's just a matter of waiting. How's the scatter fly? It's still low.
It's like right off my thumb.
Wow, that's crazy.
Space.
That's ridiculous that it's that low.
Yeah.
That's where you gotta give yourself room. Nice. Good shot. All right.
Now they're out here. Giving him an eyebrow. Oops.
Nice. Really good short stroke. Love it. Too much. Nice. Good job there.
Oh no.
Finish the swing. Ooh, great. Let's scoop this up. Let's switch it up. Alright, so I'll do similar there. I'll just feed quick short, let's say somewhere over here.
Okay.
I'm just going to push to your forehand then and just loop, just one shot. You're just going to do a block, trying to catch it early and keep it short. And then the loop, hopefully you've been looping more. I see a bit more.
Yep.
It's about finding that balance for you between brush and hit. Yeah.
Can I go anywhere with it?
Anywhere you want on the loop. A block, I want you to go here. And same thing as I felt like that one you tightened up really bad. Like you're always going to squeeze a little bit as you swing, but I want to make sure it's a violent, quick swing. Like if you're tight the whole time, the racket wants to stop. Go for it. Like these, I want you to treat these as kill shots.
Okay.
You don't have to, I don't want you to hit dead flat, but I want you to swing almost as fast as you can. Really going for it. Good. What was that? Yeah, that's not a thing, right? I put more spin on that one. I like the previous shot. So I was like I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to add a bit more spin. Well, that's nothing. Good. Did you brush it that much?
Not really.
No. Like you brushed it enough to get it back down under the table. But like with your racket especially, like you got to go into it. Like a lot of the modern balls is like, also hitting through the spin as well. Good swing. Finish it fully. Good. Perfect. Nice. Go anywhere with the loop. That's a good ball. Good shot. Brush. Yeah, nice footwork. Good. Keep the block short to the forehand. Yes. That's gonna. There we go.
Oh, I just missed. No.
You overran that so bad. Like that ball hit your racket like here. So I think something to think, if you're blocking whatever, yeah, you can hit low because the racket speed doesn't matter that much. But when you're trying to swing fast and spin it, whether it's a loop or a top spin, maximum racket speed, good.
Oh.
Tough one. Come on. Moving. Nice. If my ball's really deep, you might have to step back before you swing. You might even end up jumping back a little bit to make space. Go. What was that? Why you push?
I thought I was going to
Let it go off the side, right? Sorry.
Oh.
Too much brush. Tough one. It was off. That's the one you're going to have to brush more. Then it becomes more forearm and wrist. Okay, close your racket. Nice. Yeah, just like when the ball is, let's say the ball bounces here. You can take it like you did there. You actually took it over the table.
Yeah.
So if you take it at the top over the table, you're going to be able to drive through it more. You just have to make sure that this isn't in the way of your hand.
Right.
So just be careful with that. Now, if it's like I don't have the angle, if it's here, then you have to think more vertical brush,
Yeah.
but you can still hit a quality shot. It's just those deep ones, those are the ones where if you play with the pips, it kind of gives your opponent a lot of time to react.
Okay.
Right? Like if it's a deep topspin coming at you, you block that back, right? You block it back, it's backspin, you're fine. But like what if it's a deep backspin? Really deep.
A push?
Yeah, they push it at you.
My forehand?
Either one.
Well, yeah, bump.
But like bump is great, but they do have a lot more time to react, right?
Yeah.
So I think bumping is fine, but since it's deep, you have a little more time to react to the shot, right? That means it's kind of deep on their side.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see you try and step around and hit some loops there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back here. I want you to block back here now, the first shot. I'm gonna push somewhere over there. I want you to step over and loop it. Don't worry about cheating a bit right now.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna randomize it next. So now we're just practicing the footwork of turning, like with that little jump. We talked about that last time a lot.
Yeah.
And we were doing like a drill similar to this. Here you go. Forehand loop, out this way, every time out this way. Start. That's just flat. If you want to fade it, you still have to make sure you're coming upwards as you swing. Good. Keep your head down on the ball the whole time. Good shot. Nice. So I'm going to play the ball back now. Hit the best forehand you can there. Generally, after you loop, you want to stay on the attack. So after you loop, I would back up a tiny little bit. Now if it comes back to your backhand, maybe you come back in.
Yeah.
But at least then if it's anywhere over here, you have space maybe to use your topspin instead of just kind of a flat. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very easy if you were double inverted. I would just say loop and back up a bit. But like there's a good chance it might come back to your backhand, then you'd have to return.
Yeah.
So bump, loop this way, and then forehand topspin probably out that way. I can put that topspin anywhere I want. You're worried about the hot shot. See, you end up going backwards, right?
Yeah.
So if you loop, you know you hit a good shot. You're on the attack now. You want to stay on the attack. Give yourself that space. That way when you're moving wide for that, you're moving sideways or even forwards a bit. Loop, back up, you're good. Nice shot. Go the other way. So when you're moving for that last shot, like it's tough. You know, a lot of time, backswing can be really short. Like almost no backswing, and that's going to help you curl it back this way.
Okay.
Let's say hit it here is bad, but I'm already over here. I can block you. You got it. Lucky guy. Alright, good shot. Nice, good. Slick. Alright, come on, quick on the backswing. Get that racket back quick. You're good. Swing fast, relax with the forearm. Nice ball. Good. That's it. That's it. Go. Space after the second shot. Short backswing. Good, you're good, yep. Yeah, it's like when I play that ball over there, I want to see that racket ready right away. Below the ball, closed. So the backswing is already done. You're just sitting there. Go. Good crush. You're gonna go into the ball.
It's after, so when you push and I loop, it's hard to then take a step back and take a step over.
So it's like,
Because it's like you're already,
yeah.
the ball's already on your paddle.
So here's gonna be the process. Like you're gonna hit, you hit this one, back. So to cover that, you're gonna do the crossover step, right?
Okay.
So you're probably gonna be after you hit back, boom, and then this one.
Okay.
Okay. So remember that.
Yeah.
If you try and like shuffle, it's too slow.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I think you feel late. So it's like we're here, right here, boom. I can't reach it, and I jump into the ball.
Right. Okay.
All right, that would be ideal. And then the backswing here is so short that hopefully you can stay on the outside of the ball.
Okay.
Now, recall that this is easy for me. The reason I'm returning the loop to begin with, all of them easily, is because you have to hit it here.
Yeah.
You can play anywhere you want. You probably win half or more of those points with the loop outright.
Okay.
Okay? So there's going to be most of these shots that people do like this. You don't have to worry about that hard block down the line.
Yeah.
Do a few more like this though, so that way, worst case scenario, you can still hit a decent shot. Go for the loop, nice deep, good. Oh no, come on, under the ball, short backswing. Step, go. Easy one. Nice, you got it. Short backswing, good. Oh, you overran it. Start. Got it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm guiding it a little bit too much. I think I'm dropping too low.
It's because you're going too far back.
Yeah.
So you guide it when you're back here, and then you kind of have to steer it on.
So that last one, I told myself, well, keep the elbow close. That'll keep the backswing short.
And it's okay, provided you can reach the ball.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I want you to be comfortable even if it's way out here. Then you're going to play more topspin this way.
Okay.
Sorry, one second. Got it. Footwork looks better over in that corner. Under the ball, good balance with the left hand. Yeah, go.
There's a range shot.
Yeah, it's like that's a legit topspin. It's all about where your racket is relative to the ball. Right? So if you're under the ball, you're going to default to the correct swing.
Yeah.
If you're like, well, this is hunched and we're above the ball, then it's just going to be a Dwayne shot. To your credit, you made a lot of them, but I mean that shot is a winner if you topspin it cross court. The topspin shot's going to have more kick.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go off my feed. I want you to block it short. You can go anywhere you want, and then I can push anywhere I want.
Okay. And I should try to hit a forehand then.
You should try and hit a forehand. I'm not going to put anything over into the bricks. This is all going to be stuff where I think you should hit a forehand. All good? You can block this first one anywhere you like, and depending on where you put it, it's going to kind of tend to redirect my shots. Like if you put it over here, it's a lot easier to use your forehand on the next one.
Yeah.
If you put it here, okay, it's whatever, the backhand might be weak or whatever, but it is going to funnel into you. When you loop, you can loop anywhere you want.
Okay.
Okay? If I return it, do your best. What? Go forward. Go forward.
Feels like it's closed.
the swing. Like regardless of how big your swing is, how short it is, you got to accelerate. And then that was so flat off your racket, there was no spin. The ball just flies. It's not the angle. That was just like a shove. Good. Shot. Got it. Yep. Whatever you hit, the best shot you can on every turn. Good. When you're close to the table, that's the shot you play. Just a short counter. Go. Nice. Yep.
Oh, that's an
You didn't
angle.
fuck around with it and guide the ball. You just rip it. Go. Come on. Go. Go. Go.
Oh no.
Don't stop your swing. Right? Like when you're, sometimes it's like you're, stop. Just let it go a bit further.
Okay.
I'm not worried about you getting ready for the next shot if you follow through a little more. Let it go. Hold it. Good. Keep pushing. Nice. Sorry, finger. That's not a forehand over there. Yep, perfect. Point and shoot, easy game.
Oh, I just missed.
Come on. Under the ball. Below it. Go. Nice shot. That's a nice angle. I like it. I like it. That was a good one. That was a fun food shot. Nice. Go. Let's go cross court. Still got it. Come on, don't just whack it. You gotta get under and spin it. Sorry. Come on. Overrunning the ball too on those. Those are really low on the face. Come on, go ahead. Yes. One more good one. Go. Here you go. Start a bit lower, and then hit through it forward. Alright, so the ball is off the end of the table here. So you don't have to start like even with it. You can drop a bit lower.
Okay.
And then we're not going to try and brush it from there. We're just going to hit through it. So your racket, instead of just moving straight like it is now, is going to be going up slightly.
Okay.
But it's still a hit. Okay. I feel like right now you're like even with the ball. And it's like there's nothing to get it over. You start a little bit under it and hit from there. That gives it a little elevation to get over the net. I really want to get that turn as you're hitting. Alright, balls are a little bit short and low over the net, so I would open the angle a tiny little bit less close, tiny bit, 5 degrees, not much. You worried about missing a lot?
I don't know. I'm starting below,
You are.
but I'm probably brushing too much.
I think it's a lot of it is the angle. Like you're still pretty close here. Like 10 degrees less.
Okay.
Let's go like if this is vertical, like here.
Okay.
Try it. If your swing looks fine. Ready? All good?
my mind, I actually think I'm open,
Uh-huh.
but
Uh-huh.
when I see it,
It's slightly closed.
yeah, it's slightly closed.
So
But before,
yeah,
I thought it was slightly closed, but you were telling me it was more
it was
closed.
more closed. It was like
Yeah.
almost 45 degrees. So I think you got to go by feeling.
Yeah.
If it feels just open, say, okay, I'm going to open my racket.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta tell myself 7 degrees. 8 degrees
Yeah,
close.
right?
And
And
that's
it's
it.
like, and you can, put a camera, you can practice this on the robot and put your camera right here and say, okay, let's look and see what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's two things. Like, I think all of these, you're hitting the ball well. I don't hear any super brushing. You're hitting it, which is correct.
Yeah.
You're turning the wrist. That's correct. Then the height was too low.
Yeah.
So the two things we could correct are one, starting a bit lower,
Yeah.
tiny bit, but still hitting that brush, and then it's still a bit. You're making more, but it's kind of low. It's short.
Right.
Then we just back the angle off slightly and do the same motion. That looks really good now. That's a pretty nasty ball coming over. One. Yeah. Are you bending your knees a lot? Yes.
Am I? Yes.
Yes. Are you swinging pretty confidently?
I think so.
Yeah, that last shot was unreal. Like, let's work on something else. Totally good. And so we can't get stiff with the grip. Like when you start to go, and it looks like, okay, when you were at your best, I'm hitting it, but it's still a turn here. It's forward. When you start to go like this, there's nothing. There's no power behind the ball. Still hitting forward. Yes. That cardboard box sound. The more spin I give you, the easier it should be. The ball's going to really drop for you. Get through it. Smack right through it. Look at that.
That's good.
Look.
That's super good.
So the previous one, you tried to like brush and lift it more, and it dumps into the net.
Yeah.
Those ones, I juice the spin. You just smack it, and it's like up here. So it's like a loop.
Right.
It's really spinning. So I think you gotta get in the right position. But I think it's easier if it's spinnier.
Okay.
You just think, I'm gonna get low. I'm gonna be aggressive, and as long as I get it over the net, I know it's gonna hit the table. Yeah. And that ball's loaded. Absolutely loaded with spin.
Probably more spin than a bump, right?
Way more.
Gotta be.
Considerably more.
Give me a couple and I'll bump. I just want to see this spin.
Uh-huh. Ready? Same ball. It's way less. Like not even half. So it's arcing down. Ooh, it's super spinny. It's not because it's slower. Like a slower ball always looks like, ooh, it's curly. But it's,
Oh, okay.
I can read the logo on those.
Okay.
The ones you hit earlier, it's faster. So if that faster ball hits the table, it needs to be super spinny.
I think the hit is lower like this, whereas the bump is a little more archy.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's like, again, I like the bump a lot, but it has to be placed really well. It's got to be quick off the bounce. It's got to be a firm stroke.
Yeah.
If you bump the ball like back here, I think against a good player, like it's got to be super quick. But it's hard when it's like right on the end like this. Like that's hard to control sometimes.
Yeah.
So sometimes on those, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try and get through it. But like your bumps, miss them more when you're practicing. Practice matches or drills or whatever.
Yeah.
Go for more. I'm gonna go for a little harder. I'm gonna go for right in the corner, big
I
angle.
do, and it tends to be when they're out in front,
Uh-huh.
and then I open it.
Yeah.
They're not getting close.
Gotta get there, right? It's like you're really good at that one when you step in. Like if the ball is anything in this middle or serves crisscrossing the middle, come in and go for, you know, your little side bump right here. That's stupid effective. I don't care how good somebody is. If you got them like on the run here, whatever they send back, you block.
Yeah.
Anything. What if they hit it right there, the Dwayne shot in the corner? Okay. The Doug Dwayne shot. So we're gonna randomize it now.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm going to drop some short, some high, some long.
Yep.
Get the best shot you can. If it's really short and kind of low, you can bump it.
Okay.
Drop whatever you want. So, you know, pick your shot. But I think on the deep ones, my feeds weren't super high or anything, right? That's a normal height for a ball.
Yeah.
Sometimes if it's under it, maybe you feel like you can't get under it to actually hit it, then just bump it. Bumps get more effective as the ball is shorter. All set?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Random. Nice. Yeah, because you're cheating. Good. Move both feet maybe. Nice. Good. What else can you do with that? What else can you do with that? Step in and bump it there. That would be fun. Do anything you want. I'm not saying you have to hit all of these. Good. Good. Moving. Both feet. Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
I'm even impressing myself.
Yeah. Alright, question for you. So, generally when you're playing, just pretend like you're going to hit those. You take a couple practice swings.
I'm gonna hit them.
You're going to hit backhands, like you were just doing. You're going to hit them.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, is that the grip you normally hold when you're blocking?
Well, I think the thumb comes forward a little
Yes.
bit when I'm
Yes.
hitting.
Okay, so let's try and chain it together now.
Okay.
So you're going to block the first one,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to push it back here and hit the next one.
Okay.
Because that looked great, but the reality is you're not. I think part of the reason you're hitting so well is because you're already there.
Yeah.
So it's like, try and do that with your thumb down here.
Okay.
What's going to happen? No, your wrist doesn't want to move like that.
Yeah.
So that's where you end up like, this one I see like this.
Right.
Okay, that's like, okay, then you just bump it, right? But if you want to hit the ball, oh, I blocked, here's the push. First step is shift that thumb, just shift your grip. It's not just the thumb, it's turning the whole thing,
Yeah.
essentially. And then hit it. Because sometimes you're like, why can't I do this? I did it in the practice, it's easy, and I'm moving, and my wrist wants to do this. It's because of the grip. Super powerful. So block the first one over here for me, and then change your grip. I'll push it to your backhand and hit the next one. Good. Drive it through the ball. Deep. You might have to back up a little bit if you want to attack. Okay, shot. Good. I like it. I like the short one. Sorry. Way to get behind it. Come on. Nice. Come on, what's that?
Yeah.
Right, if this is the killer, it's the same stroke as like a regular rubber backhand. If the ball is too far in front of you, you can't use your wrist like actively like this
Yeah.
and cover it. You're gonna end up scooping and guiding it. So you gotta get the ball. Well, that doesn't mean crowd the table and then the deep ones give you trouble. So Give yourself space, assume it's coming deep, and then if it's short, just step in and go get it. Nice. Good. Nice shot. Nice. Put it down. Good, all right. Careful with your elbow. Like when you go down the line, your elbow is going to drop a bit, but not too much. Because then it's just a punch instead of being able to use the forearm this way.
So leave the elbow out.
Just so naturally, like when you want to go for the line, yeah, the elbow is going to drop a bit, but it's still out here. It's not like this.
Okay.
Okay, because like here it's easy. Cross court, I can keep the elbow way out here. This one, it is going to drop a bit.
Okay.
Like you like to put even a little bit of like a side spin.
Yeah.
But it still has to be, somewhat out here.
Where did you drop it?
It was pretty vertical. I mean, almost like this.
Okay.
Button reach. Good. Go. Nice. You're fast to get to the short balls. Short balls are slow. Cover the deep ones. Nice. Good. Awesome.
Yeah. I'll just do it.
Yeah, let's
See
do
what
it.
happens.
Let's do it. All set?
Okay.
You're good. You can go anywhere you want. Good. I like it. Good choice. Nice. Every ball, footwork, moving both feet. Relax with the hand, trying to keep it relatively short. Good job. Nice. I like that angle. Nope. Nope. Like, be careful. Like, where am I? Like, as soon as I hit that push, it's like, even before I swing, like, you're thinking backhand. That's a long way to go. That's where you end up like this.
Yeah.
And it's a backspin. Like, right? The combo would be if I'm over here and I play it straight, hit the next one there. Overtake it. Take it early. Come on. Lazy feet. It's easy to miss that when you're just like this. If you can move both feet and get behind the ball and then turn, like step with your right foot, it's easy to kind of create that angle you're looking for. Come on, both feet. First shot was bad decision. Just hit a backhand. Crazy. Nice shot. But you're avoiding it. Like,
Yeah.
use it.
Okay.
That's the waste of energy. Nice. Let's go. You can aim anywhere you want to. Hitting down the line is nice because the next ball probably will be forehandable. But yeah, if I'm over here, like that's an easy ball. I could just play it. It's easy winner. Oh, got it. That's the Dwayne shot. Cross court. Come on, come on, come on. Good balance, not punching. Got it, yep. I don't care how low it is, how heavy it is, you go. Come on, swing. Down the line, Dwayne. Down the line, Dwayne. Nice, that's nasty. moving both feet. Let's go. Both feet. You're dancing. Kill it. What was that? What's it? Because you're like this. I hit a crappy high ball, and you're like super huge backswing. Come on. Nice. Woo! Nasty. Yep, doesn't matter. I can use the spin as much as I want. Drift right through it. Yes. Combo. Look at this. I like it better. Just spin it. Don't back it. Just spin it. It's your favorite angle. You love it. That's a backhand. You know it's a backhand. Yes, and then it repeats. And then we do it again and again and again. Good. Nice. Good. Up. Ah, come on. You don't miss that because you're lazy. You didn't move your feet. It's like, okay, you hit good shots, but the mistake was the shot selection. If you want to move over here and hit a forehand, it's gotta be big. Stop. It's not lazy. Good. You see, like when you're not flailing at the ball, but when you accelerate, you make the shot.
Yeah.
When you half-ass it, you're either gonna miss or it's gonna be super weak. Go. Yep. Nice.
No.
You're good. Come on.
Okay.
Move it. See it. I like it. You slid out of the way. Nasty. Nasty.
No.
And you're not ready for it to come back. You're not ready for it to come back. You hit this shot and we're just like, ugh. So you hit that. You know it's going to be a topspin block. You back up 6 inches, and that's such an easy ball. And you sit there and go like this. Every ball's coming back. Oh no! You were gonna go for your phase here, just do it. Nice ball. Good. Love that. That's your favorite.
I don't know why I keep going down the line. Let me try a couple.
Yeah. So
Get ready.
So a lot of it is, so when you block the first one or bump, I like how you're stepping in to take it early, but then you get stuck here sometimes.
Yeah.
So then when you hit the next shot, it's like automatic.
Yeah,
there.
already turned. Okay.
Here, if you get back, you could step and turn, you could just turn you could still go there, but then it's by default, it's easy to go across.
Right.
Because really, it depends on the angle. Like if I'm over here and say you serve there or block here, and I push and you hit a backhand there, it's almost an instant point. Because it bounces really funky too. That's good. The only disadvantage comes back to your backhand. Well, you can reset and do it again.
Yeah.
Or if it's a weak block, you can hit through that like you did there. It's just if it's a lot of topspin, you wouldn't hit through it. Good. Sorry. Not a big extension. Snappy. Move your feet.
Okay.
When you reach, it sucks. Because you told me earlier, what happens when you reach? It opens.
Yeah, it opens.
You lose your angle. Even a bump. It's not butt reach like this. Go get it. Come on, okay. Hit through it. Go for it. Yes. And then you reset and you do it again. Good. Nasty. Where is it?
That's interesting. I'm so like this.
I didn't think you were going to get ready. You
I
did.
managed to
You did.
transition.
it again.
Do as I say. Play like that.
You can't turn the switch on.
Yeah.